I've seen so many positive results.
There is so much good that happens in the neighborhoods.
Beneficial for the new communities.
We take for granted what we have here in St. Paul.
We're here, for the community.
They really do have a hand in shaping the future of their community.
What's all the buzz about? It's about St. Paul's 17 district councils, neighborhood groups that have made a positive difference through community involvement since 1975. Each district council is an independent, nonprofit organization funded by the city and other sources. These groups give advisory recommendations to city officials on development issues, identify neighborhood needs, initiate community programs, and recruit and build volunteer leadership. The governing board of each district council is composed primarily of volunteers elected by community members, but also includes representatives who work, own businesses, or provide services in the neighborhood. District councils involve neighbors in a broad range of community activities, from serving on a zoning committee to working in a block club for crime prevention, from participating in a neighborhood cleanup day to joining the festivities of National Night Out. Here are just a few of the many things accomplished by St. Paul's district councils in the words of those involved.
I think the district councils led the way in providing the opportunity for residents to comment on things like the Mississippi River Corridor Guidelines.
We can usually attribute about 3 home sales a year to the participation in the Minneapolis-St. Paul Home Tour and the Dayton's Bluff Neighborhood Tour, because they come to the neighborhood, they meet the folks, they see the housing stock, and then they decide, hey, this is a place where I want to live. So I think that's a real good project that we continue to work on.
We brought in Humboldt High School students and community members through workshops. Recently we did a restoration of the Canto El Pablo mural, and now it's a mosaic. You can serve on a committee, you can volunteer at an event, you can do phone calling. There's so many different ways to be involved in your district council.
Well, we started off by really outreaching to the Karen community, and now we're actually expanding that into other refugee communities as well. In fact, we have a Bhutanese class going on upstairs right now where new arrivals are learning about community and public safety.
I'm never amazed at how much junk I amass in 1 year that I always bring down to the community cleanup. And that's an opportunity for the residents to be able to kind of declutter their homes, their garages, or whatever at a very affordable price. I always participate.
We've had a couple of paint the pavement projects where people around a corner get together and they paint. They design their own drawing to go at an intersection in the neighborhood, and then they come out one Saturday and they paint it. And it becomes a whole community gathering place.
The district council's neighborhood activities add up to make St. Paul a better city for all of us, as noted by some of our city officials.
There have been a ton of really terrific design ideas that have come out of the neighborhood. Sometimes when you have a developer who comes in and doesn't sort of understand the fabric of the neighborhood, they might not understand how traffic flows or what people expect as far as design things. And so they make a presentation, and the neighborhood can talk about, even whether it's a driveway placement or drive-throughs or building materials, all those sorts of things. They can give the developer some ideas that don't necessarily cost more money, but will make the project fit in better into a neighborhood. And the best people who know that are the people who actually live there.
Well, we've seen initiatives in development. We've seen stability. You look right out here in my ward on the west side and West 7th. With strong district councils for the last 30 years, you don't find pockets of despair. You see thriving neighborhoods because they've gotten behind getting neighbors to actually do things for themselves, take charge of their own neighborhoods, make sure their neighbors are all working towards the same goals, which is a strong neighborhood with good businesses and a great place to raise your kids and then grow old and die.
I come out of the district council system, and so I think about how many years ago we started developing a vision for the corner of University and Dale. Today, instead of porn places and dirty bookstores, We have a library, and we will soon open up new senior housing with retail on the corner of it. And all along the corridor of University Avenue, there are new opportunities that are coinciding with the development of light rail because the district councils have been involved in it.
Join your neighbors in making a difference for your community, yourself, and your family. Get involved.
If you want to be active in the makeup and policies of the future of your community and planning for the future of your neighborhood, then contacting your district council and being a part that way is a great way to start, and it's very welcoming and open.
Even just being involved in the block club, I suggest that they start attending some community council meetings to get a feel for whether or not they'd be interested in, participating on the board of directors or participating on a committee. You get to know some great people, and it's builds lifelong relationships.
This is long-lasting. You can leave the board, but you're always in relationships with those committee members or community members, and it just makes for a stronger community.
We would like to invite others community like, a new community who resettle in Twin Cities. Every new immigrant, we don't have a lot of resources, and it's hard to find, but if you get involved wherever you live, the district planning council is going to be beneficial for your community.
To learn more about getting involved in your district council, visit stpaul.gov/district council or call 651-266-8572.
Be a part of it and see what it's like, because in the end, it will be what you make of it.